Title: Why Thinking Too Much Makes You Lonely, and Why That's Not a Bad Thing. Have you ever felt like your thoughts were too heavy for the room? Like your mind was on a different frequency, trying to tune into a station that no one else even hears? You're not imagining it. There's a hidden cost to thinking deeply, and it's not a flaw in you. It's a pattern woven into history, psychology, and human nature itself. The deeper you think, the fewer people are willing to go there with you, and it's always been that way. History is filled with names we now call visionary, but in their time they were dismissed, mocked, or even hated. Giordano Bruno was burned alive for proposing infinite worlds. Simone Weil starved herself out of solidarity with a suffering world. Nietzsche died alone, misunderstood by almost everyone, especially those who claim to admire him. Why? Because deep thought unsettles people, not because it's wrong, but because it reveals what others are trying desperately not to see. Most people don't want complexity. They want comfort. They want answers, not questions. They want familiar stories, not unsettling truths. And this is where the deep thinker becomes a threat, not to society's safety, but to its comfort zone. You don't get invited to every conversation when your ideas make people look inward. You don't become popular when your questions make others question themselves. But why does this happen? It's rooted in how the human brain protects itself. When someone encounters a strong idea, an idea that contradicts what they believe, their brain doesn't say, "That's interesting." It says, "That's dangerous." Neuroscientists call this cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort we feel when presented with conflicting beliefs. And most people will do anything to reduce that discomfort, even if it means dismissing the person who sparked it. So when you bring insight, what they often feel is insult. You meant to enlighten. They felt exposed. This is why deep thinkers are often labeled as arrogant, negative, or too intense. Because in a world addicted to dopamine, silence and depth can feel like an attack. But here's the twist. Intelligence doesn't isolate you. It simply reveals the isolation that was already there. The more you understand, the more you see. Not just outside you, but within. And that kind of awareness changes how you engage with the world. It makes small talk feel exhausting. It makes shallow relationships feel suffocating. It makes noise intolerable, and solitude almost sacred. Philosophers like Kierkegaard, Camus, and Laozi all touched on this paradox. The wiser you become, the less you belong. Because the world isn't built for clarity, it's built for survival. And survival often requires illusions. But here's where the story turns. Being a deep thinker doesn't mean you're doomed to loneliness. It means your connection needs a different depth, a slower pace, a quieter room. Not everyone will understand your silence. Not everyone will join you in your questions. And that's okay. Because the goal of thought isn't applause. It's alignment. It's learning how to live in a world that misunderstands you without losing the core of who you are. So here's the truth. You are not too much. Your ideas are not too heavy. Your questions are not too deep. They are exactly what this world needs. Even if this world doesn't know it yet, keep thinking, keep questioning. Not because it's easy, but because it's real. And in a world that's addicted to noise, the ones who stay quiet long enough to listen are the ones who eventually find something worth saying.